these Olympics and these Canadians that won gold medals. And I saw one group get up on the stand, and all of a sudden I thought, one of these days in heaven, I'm going to get up on a stand like that. I'm going to have won the prize. But instead of a gold medal to hang around my neck, he's going to give me a gold crown of eternal life. Boy, will I cry then. But I have heaven on my mind. And I don't mind saying that I get heaven sick. I get homesick. But today I want to share a scripture with you, and I'm thankful for the scripture that was read, because we're clean through the word that he speaks to us. We're clean. That, you know, the blood of Jesus washes our sins away. But when we travel this journey and we get a little dust on our feet, and, you know, on the cuffs of our pants, and we think we've failed and we think we've got a big problem, then this word comes and it cleanses us. The word that he has spoken to us. And I understand it has to be the anointed word. Otherwise, we could all just take this book and say, well, I got it. You know, I got it to shelf at home somewhere among all my other books. But when this word becomes anointed and it becomes alive, it cleanses us, it washes us, it renews us, it restores us to that place where we can have the confidence that we need. You'll have to put up with me. I got bifocals on Friday, and I'm still learning to go like this and that, and things get a little blurry for me because I haven't quite learned to gracefully dip my head yet. But the Lord is so good. And I want to take you to Matthew, the 23rd chapter, and verse 37. Matthew 23 and 37. Jesus speaking, and he said, "Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem." But I want to stop there for a minute, because I began to understand when I read this verse, this is the perfect picture of amazing grace. This is the perfect picture of the bridge that has spanned between the heavens and the earth, so that we would have a way to enter into the heavenlies. And this verse became a picture of the grace of God to me. It sounds a little scathing when you read it, but when you read it with your carnal mind and your carnal understanding, like so many other scriptures that we read, and we don't wait for God to anoint them and bring us the truth about them. I have read this verse of scripture many times, but not until this week, as I meditated on it and just said, Lord, open my understanding now. Just come and anoint that word and anoint me, so that I can see what do you mean by this? Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, but you would not respond. See, it's all about your response to this word. And I thought, even making this more full of grace and understanding, that instead of crying, "Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem," that he would cry my name, that he would speak my name and say to me, "Oh, Jack, thou that stonest the prophets and killed those that I sent." And I thought, Lord, how do we do this? How do we stone prophets? Well, it's very easy. It's by the words that we speak about one another. It's the words that we speak about our preachers and our prophets and our pastors, because we don't understand. I think the least understood men and women are the ones that have a real close relationship with the Lord. And because he deals with us in so many strange ways and brings such strange words to us and ideas and concepts that most people that don't know the Lord and don't love him don't understand us. And so it's easy to begin, speaking words that stone the prophets. We kill our prophets. We discourage our pastors. We put our evangelists on the rack and just stretch them out because we don't understand where they're coming from. But when we become spiritually minded, then we begin to understand what Jesus meant when he cried out in this verse of Scripture, "Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem." And then after that scathing words, he said, "How often I would have gathered all of you together. How often I would have presented myself to you. How often I would have given myself to you and opened your understanding. But you wouldn't respond." And then I thought, sometimes, how often God has called you and me. He just doesn't call us one time, and then if we don't respond, he goes off to call somebody else. No, he just keeps on. In fact, he'll never leave you alone. You can go to the depths of hell with your life, but you find out that he's been there before you ever got there. He knows what it's all like. He's been there. How often has he called us, but we were just too busy, or we're otherwise engaged, too occupied with stuff, to do, like becoming a success and making money and finding the right husband or wife, or raising the perfect children, or creating the perfect home, or driving the right vehicle. And he says, how often I have called you, but you would not hear my voice. How often has he called you and you failed to respond? Because I just have too much stuff. I got too much on my plate. I got stuff to do. I got places to go and people to see, and we just slough off that call and go on our merry ways. And pretty soon he's back knocking at the door, and he's saying to you and me, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man answer me, I will come and sup with him, and he will sup with me." He's knocking at doors. I tell you what, he's knocking at doors of your heart here now. I'm not preaching to someone in Grand Prairie. Though God's dealing with people there, but this word is for you here today. We're like the children of Israel.